morning, all of you. Welcome back to our EPCS sessions. In our previous sessions, we have seen exam folders. Reading part 1, speaking part 1 were discussed earlier, and now it is a turn of writing part. Writing is considered to be the advanced communication skill, and when we draft a document or write something on a piece of paper or type something as a message, it is a permanent document that conveys our thoughts, our readiness, our intentions, and our ability permanently to others. That's why when we are drafting a letter, when we are writing an email, we generally read twice or thrice before sending them out to the people. And here in the preliminary English test, writing has two parts. Writing skill would be tested in two parts. One is writing a mail as a response to the mail that we have received. We write a reply mail, that is one. And the second one is either we will be asked to write a story or an article, a news article like. Our opinions, our feelings, our understanding would be conveyed in that article. And both these items or the parts would be written in about 100 words only. It means that every sentence of yours need to be correct and rightly convey your thoughts. And before going to see the thoughts and its coherence and connectivity, let us begin the sessions with the basic mechanics of writing and basic components of writing. Still, many of us neglect to take care of these areas, but the use of these mechanisms or small pieces would sometimes convey a wrong message to others. Now, let us start our work with the basics of writing. That is, understanding punctuation. Punctuation marks often ignored in the writing, and that would lead to confusion and wrong understanding of information, misunderstanding. Now, look at a small exercise based on just 4 lines. Observe this. Would you like a drink? Thanks, but I have got one. My name is Tom. I am Jane's brother. I am Julieta. My friends call me Julie. Just 4 lines. But they give us a sense that this is a conversation between two people named Tom and Julieta. Tom is Jane's brother and Julieta is called by Julie by friends. And it seems to be that they have met in a party. How can I say that? Would you like a drink? So, a person offered drink to another person. Thanks, but I have got one. So, she politely refused because she has already taken. How can I say that it is a response from she? Because the next sentences have shown me, have given me that clue. My name is Tom. I am Jane's brother. Tom is male and he is a brother of Jane. I am Julieta, but my friends call me Julie. And this Julieta is a general female gender's name. Now, let us see what are the punctuation marks used in these 4 lines. How many capital letters are there? Now let us see. How many capital letters? Would you like W in the first sentence? Thanks, T in the first sentence. I have got I. My name, M capital. Tom, T capital. I am I capital. Jane, J capital. Once again, I, J, and here once again J. these many capital letters. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 capital letters we can find in this. Why are they there? Why are they there is that why capital letters are used here. Why capital letters are used? At the beginning of the sentence, we use capital letters. This is one reason. Next, the first person pronoun I am a teacher, or I am here, I am teaching. This I is always capital, whether it is at the beginning of the sentence, middle of the sentence, or at the end of the sentence. That first person singular pronoun I is always capital. Next, Julia, Tom, James, and Julie. These are all proper nouns, names of the people, and proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. Names of the people, names of the places are beginning with a capital letter. So these are the reasons. Can you think of other places where English uses capital letters? What are the other places where we use the names of the books we use? And names of the mountains and other places we use capital letters. So in such a way that capital letters are used at several contexts. Now look at the second question. Find the quotation marks, mark them in color. Why are they there? Quotation marks. Here quotation marks are single inverted commas or double inverted commas. And these quotation marks generally convey the exact words spoken by the speaker. Whatever the words given in between the inverted commas are the exact words. They are not reported. So for a dramatic effect, for a more emphasis, sometimes we use the exact words spoken by the speaker, and quotation marks are used. Okay, now look at the third one. How many apostrophes are there? Mark them in a different color. And these apostrophes are Jane's brother. I have got one. This apostrophe is used for a contracted form of the sentence. Instead of writing something fully, I have, we use the contracted form I. Similarly, I will, the contracted form is I'll. So this apostrophe reduces the length on that gives a spoken version of the words, contracted form. Next one, I am, short contracted form once again. Next, Jane's brother, brother of Jane's. So this is a possessive case. Whose is the owner? Ownership, authorship is conveyed. This is Sridhar's pen. Sridhar apostrophe S. This pen belongs to Sridhar. So that possessiveness would be conveyed here. Next, how do we end a statement? Generally, statements are ending with a full stop. Statement may be a positive statement or a negative statement. Statements are generally ending with a full stop. Where do we use a question mark? Question mark is used for interrogative sentences. When you are asking, would you like a drink? Is a question, and this question mark is used for interrogatives. So types of sentences we should be aware of: positive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentences. Where do we use a comma? Comma is a short pause. I am Julieta, that is a pause before going to add some more information. By using commas, the meaning would be clear. We can create a chunk of information with a comma, and this comma is a short period, and that a breathing gap would be given so as meaning would be very clear because of using commas. Do you know any other punctuation marks? What are the other punctuation marks like exclamatory mark and others that we can also use? Now, let us put it in practice as we have revised certain punctuation marks. Now, how well do we apply them to our real life context? Here is a small message, and sorry, certain 4 short messages have been given to you with certain errors in punctuation. Now let us find out what are they. The first one is done for you. I told you that I, first person singular, is always capital. My brother and I usually watch football matches at my grandparents' flat. Grandparents' flat. What is required there? Because their televisions very big. So here 2 punctuation marks are required. At my grandparents' flat. Whose flat is this? Grandparents. The owners of the flats are grandparents. So grandparent apostrophe s if it belongs to one person. And if it is both the grandparents, then we go for apostrophe after s. It is like a boys' hostel. It is the hostel that does not belong to one boy. It belongs to many. That's why after the plural form we add when it belongs to many. But if it belongs to one, that we use before s. The apostrophe is used before s. So grandparents' flat because their televisions, it is not plural form of television. Here it is a contracted form of is. Their television is very big. So that apostrophe in one context is used as a contracted form of a verb is. Here one apostrophe has conveyed a possessive case that shows a ownership or authorship. The next one. On Thursday, the days of the week that begin with capital letter. And I am going to the match. I is always capital plus apostrophe is required. I am going to the match between Italy and Scotland. Italy, Scotland. Names of the countries should be always capital. And with dad and uncle Ian. The name of this uncle is Ian and it should be capital. Next, C. Were traveling in my uncle's car. Were traveling, it is not the be form was were. It is we were traveling in my uncle's car. That it is a contracted form and it requires an apostrophe. My uncle's car to Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the name of the place and it should be initial capital. And after the match, were staying is wrong. We were staying. Apostrophe. We were staying at the Norton Hotel. Hotel Taj. So whatever that we use as a names or the titles, they should be in capitals. The last one, then on Friday, Friday name of the week. Friday morning, my uncle and I, here I is first person pronoun. Visiting Edinburgh Castle, this E should also be capital once again. And Edinburgh Castle, Castle is once again the title, that is the name of the place. And my father's going, father's is not the plural here, it is possessive case. Castle, and my father is going to the National Gallery and Museum. Here National Gallery should be capitals. So now check your answers here. This is the corrected version and the answers for the punctuation exercise. Here, even dad and uncle Ian, the name of the relation has also been given as capitals. Norton Hotel, N capital, H capital. National Gallery, N capital, G capital. Edinburgh Castle, the name of the place, E capital and C capital letters have been used. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Irregular plural forms. Sometimes, like how I have shown, fathers, that is not plural form, and that is apostrophe required there for possessive case. Now look at here, in my country, all the womans. What is a plural form of woman? That is women. And that women is, the spelling of this is W-O-M-E-N. The internal vowel has to be changed, but not adding plural like boy, boys is not applied here. And in my country, all the women wear new clothes at weddings. I like the London streets with their red telephone boxes. I like London streets with their red telephone box. Plural form of box is adding es. Boxes. Next, there are a lot of friendly persons at the club, and a lot of persons is wrong here. A lot of friendly people. You should not say persons. I look after the childs when their parents are working. Here, child plural form is children, but not childs. During the break, we talk about our lives and our friends. And life plural form is not L-I-F-E-S, it is L-I-V-E-S, lives. Please check your answers in this answer sheet. Here it is women, and the plural is boxes, people, children, lives. Now, this is one important exercise for you. If it is visible, it's okay. If it is not properly visible, we will share a newly typed copy in your Zoom app. And you can practice this and you can try once again. And it is very important, 1 or 2 times in this semester, you should go with this exercise. This is one letter without following any of the punctuation marks. Now you are expected to add all the punctuation marks required to this letter. And this letter would be practiced genuinely, and it is not in the video lesson. And we provide you this letter in the form of a document that will be shared either in WhatsApp or Zoom. And you send us your answers. And here the exam advice for writing folder, that is writing part, is here writing, it is not for either part 1 or part 2. It is for the basic requirements of writing skills. Correct punctuation is important in your writing. Understanding punctuation also helps you when you read. So we have started working on the first basic level of writing skill is on punctuations. And we'll move on to the next topic in the next session. Thank you.